My name is Natalie and I'm a groomer. I've been grooming since I was 15 years old, cutting hair since I was 18, and I'm 25 now. So I've been dating for 10 and I've been fully grooming, wait, how long is it? 7. I've been grooming for 7 years, full time. Each one of my days, I come in usually at about 8:45, so 15 minutes before we open at 9. I look at my schedule and I see what kind of dogs I have that day, and I look at their different notes and decide, how I should price each animal. And then as they come in, I talk deeply with the customer about any sort of issues they might be having, like the haircut, what kind of solutions we can find for the pet. And then I bring them back into the grooming salon. I set them on my table, I brush them out, I do their nails, and then we go into the bathtub. We wash them twice, once with a cleansing shampoo, and then a second time with what I want the hair to do, so either volumizing or softening and silkening, and then we apply a conditioner to close that follicle. After that, we completely rinse, and then I rub them down really well with towels. I put them back on my table, I blow dry them, and then at that point I do the haircut, I clean their ears, do their teeth, sometimes express their anal glands. It's part of the job. Other than that, then I just call the customer and they pick it up, and I do that roughly about 6 to 8 times a day, and I absolutely love it. When I was in high school, I didn't have that much money for college, and I didn't have fantastic grades. So I always wanted to be like a doctor or a vet, and I really liked animals. So I sat down with my mom and we talked about career options and what I could possibly do. I decided at that point that dog grooming was going to be my best bet because it didn't require college and it didn't require me to, much schooling. So I got an apprenticeship with Jody from the Bark Shop, and at 15 started my career. My absolute favorite thing about grooming is all of the different breed cuts that there are and all of the different breed standards. So for example, Schnauzers are typically meant to be muscular, especially on the back legs, as well as have a beard that mats to protect their face from rat bites as they're doing their job. So what I really like to do is take pet dogs and dogs that, look like the breed standard and really work with their body characteristics and the way that they're built to show off that musculature or that beautiful face that they've got underneath there and really make a dog shine. My favorite moment that's happened while I was grooming actually happened this past year. I was working with a coworker named Melissa, and I taught her how to groom, and it was just us in the salon. It was a very quiet day. Our work plays music over the loudspeakers, and Build Me Up Buttercup came on, and both of us just shouted the lyrics as we were grooming, just having a really good time. And one of our coworkers filmed it and put it on Instagram, and that's probably one of the best things that's ever happened. Grooming itself isn't really becoming that popular. We don't have many young new groomers who are interested in the work and the career. You do definitely have to have a specific personality. However, it's becoming incredibly difficult to find passionate younger people who want to become dog groomers for their lives. We're losing out on a lot of potential just because it's not something that people think of as a career path. It doesn't really have enough publicity right now or good PR, and I believe that we definitely need to change that before we lose any sort of good groomers that we have. When I finish his grooms, after, he gets so mad if I don't hold him like this while I vacuum up his hair.